What people don't realize is that when you talk about Greek mythology, they really were the world's first superheroes. And all Marvel and DC did was put costumes on them. Whether you look at the Flash and Hermes, whether you look at Submariner and Poseidon, all of that mythology is derived from there. And what's great is that not only are the Olympians the first superheroes, but it's also kind of like the world's first soap opera, where this person is trying to kill this person is sleeping with this other person, you know, someone comes back from the dead. So it's this amazing combination of heightened superpowers and heightened drama.
Something that the bros always said is when you look at Greek statues, you see these perfect bodies, you know, the perfect beauty. Gods were actually meant to be perfect. Sometimes you think, well, let's make a god that's a little heavier, a little skinnier, a little bonier, whatever, but that's not what they were. They were supposed to be the picture of perfection. So that's why so many fans are loving the designs of so many of our characters.
When you create an animated show, you start to build out the world and you start to develop rules. And one of the ideas that John Derderian had, who was our executive at Netflix, is he said, listen, it'd be interesting to show the disparity between the immortals, the gods, and the mortals on Earth. And so he said, why don't we do kind of an upstairs, downstairs, kind of Downton Abbey thing? And so we decided that the gods would speak with kind of a British or transatlantic accent, while the mortals would speak with an American accent, because, you know, we're not as civilized as the Brits.
How could you do that to us? All those years.
I don't have a good answer for you. I wish I did.
There were gods that you see that we didn't get a chance to explore simply because we only had so much real estate.
From the pantheon, we wanted to include Aphrodite,
And Demeter,
Artemis,
and Dionysus. They share many of the same flaws that we have, and they also share many of the attributes that we have, but they're magnified because they're gods. They have uncontrollable anger, and yet they also are very wise. And I think that makes them very relatable.
It's not like the Judeo-Christian God where it's all-knowing, all-loving, all-powerful. They're anthropomorphic deities, which means they are flawed. They're flawed and they're more like us than unlike us. And I think that's why we feel such a strong connection to them.